Oh yeah, and now it's 7:15. And hold on, let me get some stars. There's one. I'll get the other one, there we go, and then I'll get the one overhead. The same ones I do like every time, right? There we go, another absolutely pristine clear sky. The scumbag evil filth on the weather saying, oh, there's an Arctic blast coming from the north. So what does that mean? If tomorrow morning there is indeed an Arctic blast coming from the north, they will leave it clear. Okay, and if there isn't, it doesn't go their way, then they will spray and make, you know. Alright, so I'm gonna explain what these people are, apart from the obvious, which I said they're already dead. They're dead, they've lost their lives, they're dead, and there's entities in their bodies instead. And I'm gonna explain to you what they are in another video following, okay? Well, connected to this one, right. Okay, now to tell you who these people are, and I'll try and do it quick. Right? Okay, Queen Elizabeth I. Right? On the left here, that's how the painting was disguised. On the right, this is it restored. She's actually holding a kind of serpent. Okay, because these people, you know, these people are social Darwinists, and that's their heritage, by the way. They're actually from sea snakes, which you know, I guess got the black goo absorbed into sea serpents, right? And then I guess they were the dragons, who I guess they were so polluted by this black goo they can mate with anyone, I guess. Alright, so anyway, shall I bother reading the thing? No, I just explained it, okay? Anyway, there's another older painting. These scum have always had technology, by the way, because there's like some other old, painting from this era which had a wax, you know, so-called preservative smudged all over the painting, and it made it look old and worn. And then some restorers chemically restored the painting and removed the wax with chemicals without damaging the actual painting. And what you saw underneath is a lifelike photorealistic, well, and I don't want to call it painting. It was printed, right? From a modern laser printer, right? You can probably Google it, was it? I can't be bothered to find it. Anyway, I'll move on. Okay, yes, this chap here. You can Google him. Okay, Kyle Odom. Right? He apparently was psychic enough to actually see their true form, which is this actually ugly creature. Right? That's apparently what they look like. And that's what they're possessed by. And about the black goo, right? It's up the Maelstrom, the polar vortex. Okay, it's a really nasty place up there. Probably where Greenland is, you know. Obviously, you've got some land there. It might just be some outstretch of land off Canada, basically, where again the fucking stupid Danes. You know, they have a few towns there. Right, fucking Danes they murder dolphins. Right. But you know what we're showing on the map, where Greenland, almost as big as Africa, is a piss take, basically. So you know, somewhere up there you've got this maelstrom. Okay, freezing cold. It's cold, frozen all year round. It's like minus, I don't know, 50 or something, or less, all year round. Evidence. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's talk the weather. Okay, UK weather forecast. Britain braces for coldest October for 25 years. Snow warning issued. Alright, there we go. Listen to this bollocks.
Coldest weather we've had since April.
Yes, April, where it was still winter, apart from a 2-day heat wave, which doesn't even make any sense. 2 days, and then it went back to winter again until halfway through May
of this year. Temperatures widely across the country will winds.
Yeah, see, right.
Weather fronts.
Okay, so basically, they had blanketed it out again because there was still some warm air coming in a little vortex. Yeah, this here it is up here. It was up here, and it was going clockwise and sending up nice warm air. So that's why they chemtrailed the shit out of it, to stop the warm air. Okay, because these people are social Darwinists. Okay, they are. You know, it's the same thing with social engineering. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Any tenured professor who is a social engineer is going to be one of them. They're going to be a social Darwinist, basically a possessed piece of shit, you know. They're one of these things. Okay, yeah, you can read it. I'm not reading all.
And then the swing in the wind direction and see a screen.
All right, it's enough of him. Right. Okay. So now look, this is what we've got. Okay, it's all. This is the joke, Greenland. Yeah. It's probably just a little bit of land there, you know, just there. That's it. And then there's nothing, and there's a giant maelstrom vortex, frozen. And don't forget the old story where they tried to find some sailors, a sailing expedition, tried to find the old Northern Passage. You know, I don't know, were they trying to go all the way around and down there, or were they just trying to get here? Was that Hudson Bay or whatever? I don't know, but anyway, the sailors, they got lost. And I reckon they sailed into the black goo or something, you know, and their skin turned black, and they all died. And the Eskimos, they know about it, and they called that place cursed. And I think they got given permission to be the guardians of the wreckage or something. I can't remember the name of the ship or the voyage or whatever. You can find it. It's easy. Just Google it. And yeah, so the official story is they died of lead poisoning because they kept their food in lead tins. And that's the same old thing with like Victorians. They go, oh, they're so stupid. They used lead, like, you know, powder for their makeup. Really, I wonder. There's probably some other application for being covered in at least your head in lead powder. You see, I think that could stop a lot of frequencies, maybe. You see what I'm getting at? Lead, and that's why they ban lead now. They don't want lead anywhere, because it shields you, that's right. Okay, so look, it's plain to see now. Shitty Arctic blast. Okay, that's what makes it cold, by the way. It's not the tilt away from the 93 million mile away ball of fire, okay? And these bollocks, millions and billions and trillions and gorillions of astronomical units. Nope, that's utter shit. Okay, it gets cold because they bring it, and they're not even ashamed about it, making it winter in autumn. Let's just skip autumn entirely and go straight into winter, because as I said, there's a homelessness epidemic, and they want to kill them. So all those people who go, I love winter, I love the cold, oh, I love it, it's so comfy, I get to wear sweaters and sit inside by the heating, you know, maybe they have a real fireplace, oh, so cozy. And what they really are, they're this, okay, and they're secretly, unbeknownst to you, taking pleasure in the fact they are conducting murder, and by way of weather, yes, weather they create. Yes, they create this. That's what makes the wind. Look at this shit. It's already minus fucking 10 up there. Fucking freaks. Yeah, you fucking freaks. This is a disgrace. Stockholm still not isn't freezing yet. Yeah. Okay, so that's the explanation for you. Okay. Winter is made by pulling down frozen air using their arrays, and it's been going on a very long time, and you've been given a bullshit narrative of history. It's complete and utter bullshit. Alright, and if you didn't believe the social engineering and the epidemic of homelessness, and you know what, to go into depth about the new universal credit and the new job situation for those at the bottom, I'd like to refer you to this guy here, Freedom and Survival. Right? Okay, there you go. Just have a listen to this real quick.
I found on the internet concerns the UK, and a lot of it really concerns what we talk about on this channel, what I've been talking about for many years. Hundreds of people in the UK have been forced to live in cars and caravans because their salaries do not cover the rising cost of rent. Well, I started talking about this 4 or 5 years ago on my channel. Let me continue with the article for a minute and we'll comment on it a bit more. It's a trend that is particularly prevalent in Bristol. In more deprived parts of the city, such as Easton and Bedminster, caravans line the streets close to the M32 motorway.
Alright, you don't need to listen to the whole thing, but there you go. You see, now that they bring on the winter from the frozen maelstrom up there, we might have a 6, 7 or even 8-month winter to look forward to, which is going to kill all these homeless people. Yes, homeless people who've been driven into living in their vans by the social engineers. That's right, that is professors of sociology, social engineers. Yes, they are scum. Yes, they are liars, and yes, they are murderers. They're just the same as the scum who spray us. They're there to keep the status quo, and to murder off the, those people who don't want to fit as the nice little machinery, to fit in a little box. You're just a little cog in their machinery of civilization. So they want to engineer like tiers. You see, a tiered society of little cogs who are under total mind domination. Okay, who just go along with everything, listen to it, and just eat out the hand of every fucking lie, swallow every lie, and they think that's it, that's life, and they'll never protest. They'll go, that's it, that's the system we have, it's the best thing we have. And they'll go, look, democracy, that doesn't exist. Oh my goodness! All right, look, that's all. I'm not going to say anymore. Just this guy talks a lot about the new Britain ever since Conservatives came in, where it's all changed back to the stick. It was carrot from Tony Blair. Now back to stick. It's a cycle. You see, they want to breed a whole, because they can't kill all the low class. You see, that's why they have cycles. They breed. They need a lot of low-class bred in cycles to, basically coerce them into having children, because they offer them money, child benefit, and then in the carrot cycles, they are offered it with no conditions. But now it's gone back to the stick. Now when young people will be tricked to get the child benefit, but then it's conditional. It'll be, oh, your kiddie there can go to the nursery now, where you can at least work 2 days a week now. And then when they're in school, finally, then they go, oh, they're in school now. Now you can go to work all the time to keep your child benefit. So what this is a ransoming of, people at the bottom's children, with the threat of kidnap. Because if you then say, oh, no, I'm sick, I don't want to go to work, or I won't do any job. I won't do any job that's offered to me, because that's crucial. They want you to do absolutely any job that they give you, okay, and which will be things like, government projects, because this progress has got to go on, or it could just simply be some kind of service job, or you'll serve the scum. I don't know, let's not go into that anyway. But look, it's social engineering. It's so transparent and obvious. All right, and there you go. Just check out his channel, and I could talk a lot more about this. In fact, I'm not going to do that. I'll make the video too long. I could give all the answers to everything if I wanted, but I just can't be bothered. Who's going to listen anyway? All right, just to sort of emphasize now my point. Okay, this was it's July 28th, and all the Scandinavians go, oh, my Viking genetics, my Nordic genetics can't take this heat. No, we can't take it. And then let's see what happened. 31st. Okay, it was in August when they actually ruined summer. Let's see how they did it then. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's getting colder. 3rd, 4th, getting colder. This is set to 1 p.m. by the way, so the height of the day. Look, single figures in August. I'll jump to the 13th now. Oh my God! Look at these temperatures. Oh look, where's the air coming from? That's right, it's coming from the north, from the frozen maelstrom. Oh, I guess that's how we can have winter in the middle of summer. It has nothing to do with the fucking tilt and the space ball. 14. 15. So that they cancelled that. Alright, that seems they made it temperate again. Okay, but ridiculous. They drove it into single figures at 1 p.m. This is at 1 p.m. Yes, at the single figure still. And over in Blighty here, I think I counted like 20-something days of not seeing the sun in August. Because as I said, I'll just go over it quickly. They set fires here. All the smoke goes all the way across. They mixed it with chemtrails. Here's a cauldron, because fuck everyone here. We're just the rape babies of these creatures. Yeah? And then they mixed it all up, oh God, I don't know what they do. I guess they mixed it all up to make with particulate to make a powerful field when charging it with the arrays. And then let's go back again, so you can see. There we go. Come on, what day was it? Where was the wind coming from the north? Oh my God! There we go. Look at it. And then they pulled the frozen maelstrom air down to create winter in the middle of August, in the middle of summer. So don't give me any fucking shit about fucking Spaceball tilted away from the sun is what makes winter. Okay, and don't give me any of that El Nino shit. The boy in Spanish. Yeah, whose boy is it? Your boy, you scum. You give it a pet name. And El Nino is only supposed to be for the Pacific anyway. Yeah, so if it's bollocks. El Nino is complete bullshit. That's end of discussion there. All you need to hear is El Nino, and it goes straight in the bin. Okay? Because that's lying scum making up utter nonsense to bewilder. You dumb fucking idiots. You're dazzled like deer. Confused deer in headlights. That's how they've got the whole world, like retarded deer stunned in headlights. Okay, that's it. Okay, I think I've proven my point. I might as well add, you got the moon. Yeah, let's say I don't know a quarter moon. Yeah, what do you call that? I don't know. It's like waning and waxing, isn't it? I don't know which. Who cares? Quarter moon in the day, in the same time as you've got the sun. Yeah, and that's something they won't touch on. Because it proves you're not on a fucking wall. One final thing. I want to promote Seventh Day Truth Seekers channel. And plus, it's pretty funny, this video. Watch this.
Good, how are you today? Good. Hey, how you doing? How's Bubbles in Space doing? How's what? Bubbles in Space. Bubbles in Space? Yeah. I don't know what that is. No? You Mr. Kelly? Yeah. Oh, yeah? You don't remember the question from Tampa about the bubbles in space coming up from the helmets? Yeah, you guys are in an underwater pool, remember? We know, just remember. Spacewalks outside the International Space Station. We can see air bubbles rising up. Can you touch on how there are air bubbles in space?
On the outside of the space station, you'll liberate little pieces of,
Yeah, look at him. He's stumbling. He's been put on the spot and doesn't know what the fuck to say. Doesn't know how to lie. Yeah, can't get a lie out in time.
It's a really harsh environment out there, outside of the space station.
It's a really harsh environment out there. Blah blah blah.
It's beat up pretty good, and sometimes you'll see just little flecks of paint or something.
Could it be that you're filming in an underwater pool and you're not really out there? I just encourage everyone to look up Bubbles in Space, #Bubbles in Space. Thank you very much.
That's right, and talking about pools, let's have a look at this bugger.
Today's adventure takes me to the Johnson Space Center at NASA in Houston, Texas. And I'm standing on the International Space Station!
Yep, that's right, the real one. Well, it's probably got another fake one. They've got the studio one where they, have fucking green screens and have virtual reality crap.
And check out the oh-so-subtle smirk right there. Hee-hee.
Yeah, you see, doesn't that look like one of those alien frog things? Must be generational, and I don't know. It looks like he's got a propensity for having Down syndrome offspring as well. You can see it, can't you? You know what I mean? You can see it.
I descend into the clearest water I've ever seen, and it looks like an underwater movie set.
Yes, it is a movie set for faking the space station.
like an underwater
If that wasn't obvious to you already.
movie set.
Okay, this is a video of a spacewalk, and it's up some like 9-hour video. Anyway, I'm going to show you.
No, okay, that's it. Okay, so you should know what you're dealing with by now, and they literally mock you. Okay, they think of you as, well, I mean, apparently it's true. That's why they can mock you every single day, and you eat out of the scum's hand, and then you attack the people who try and tell you the truth. Oh my God, they got you. They literally have you mind dominated. Yeah. So thanks a lot. Yeah. And good luck with the rest of your messed up life believing garbage.